Okay, we are live. Today we are talking from Bangalore, India, and I'm in my sister's place. Let's make this happen. Sharing Perplexity. We already started searching a bit about Astranis Space. Let's hope this works. I'm also a bit sick, but let's go. Okay, search for images. I think I found about Astranis from Twitter. There is this, a guy made this list of I forgot build list was .xyz, and it basically had the coolest startups around the world, and Astranis was one of them. So let's check this out. Wow, I don't know what's happening over here. Okay, let's see. Innovative American company focused on developing and deploying geostationary communication satellites. Okay, let's make sure the stream is working fine. The the lighting is yellowish, but hey, it doesn't matter. American company focused on developing and deploying geostationary communication satellites, headquartered in San Francisco. Astranis aims to bridge the digital divide by providing internet connectivity to undeserved regions around the globe. Okay, so it is pretty much like Starlink. And is this the way how they are providing internet? Welcome home. Astranis HQ Pier 70. Hmm. Okay. Providing internet connectivity to undeserved regions around the globe, particularly targeting the estimated 4 billion people who currently lack access to internet. Founded 2015, headquartered San Francisco, specialization geostationary communication satellites, key products, micro geo satellite designed for low cost telecommunication. Demosat 2018. Oh wow, so they have been launching for a long time. Okay. I'm guessing they use SpaceX to put up their satellites. A prototype 3U CubeSat to test software defined radio technology. Commercial program 2019. Company initiated a partnership with Pacific Dataport to enhance satellite internet capacity in Alaska. First micro geo satellite launched Arcturus, designed to deliver high speed internet but faced a malfunction in its solar array drive assembly shortly after deployment. Hmm. Test software defined radio technology initiated a partnership with Pacific Dataport to enhance satellite internet capacity. Future plans, ambitious plans for expansion. Block 2 are set to launch in 2024, enhancing global internet access. Block 3, 5 additional satellites are planned for launch in 2025, with customers including companies from the Philippines, Thailand, Argentina, and Mexico. Announced during the APEC conference in November 2024, Astranis will deploy 2 new satellites named Agila in the Philippines. This initiative is expected to create up to 10,000 jobs and improve internet access for millions of Filipinos. Positioned as a key player in the satellite communication industry, leveraging advanced technology to provide affordable internet solutions globally. Okay. Hmm. What role did Y Combinator play in Astranis's development? Interesting. Search for images. We just have Y Combinator over here. Venture model, lots of dots at the board. They got Reddit, they got Twitch, Dropbox, Stripe, Genius, Coinbase. They played a crucial role. Acceptance into Y Combinator was part of the Winter 2016 cohort, provided the founders John Gedmark and Ryan McLinko with resources, mentorship, networking, funding, and guidance. receive initial funding and access to a network of investors, develop a prototype, motivated a team to create a minimum viable product within a tight timeline, build the first prototype satellite in just 3 months, which they successfully achieved by employing innovative, cost effective techniques, demonstrating their capabilities to potential investors. Market focus: small, low cost satellites for geostationary orbit, tapping into a market that was relatively undeserved at the time. Okay, interesting. So Y Combinator does know how to basically implement the same model, implement the same MVP model to space and rocket science. Stand out in the aerospace industry as a scrappy startup capable of delivering affordable satellite solutions. Creativity and adaptability traits with that were essential in overcoming the challenges associated with building a satellite company without massive funding. Interesting. Who are the founders of Astranis? Let's see. Okay. I believe the founders are John and Ryan. President of the Philippines, the Agila. What is the Agila thing again? Deployed two new satellites named Agila in the Philippines. The initiative is expected to create up to 10,000 jobs and improve internet access for millions of Filipinos. John serves as a CEO, background in aerospace engineering, having previously co founded the Commercial Spaceflight Federation and worked at the X Prize Foundation. And Ryan, CTO, experiences spacecraft engineer at Planet Labs and other aerospace companies. Goal of developing low-cost telecommunication satellite to improve internet access, particularly in undeserved regions. Their participation helped them refine their business model and secure initial funding to launch. Tell me, tell me the entire background of John Jetmark. Let's see. What is this? World's smallest high voltage solid state relays. Okay. This is pretty cool. Like if you go to all the space tech industries or space tech companies and space tech startups in San Francisco, they all have a massive US flag. It's pretty cool. Prominent aerospace engineer entrepreneur, best known as the co-founder and CEO of Astranis. Educational background: Bachelor of Science in Aerospace Engineering from Purdue, Master of Science in Engineering, Stanford, where he specialized in rocket propulsion, X Prize Foundation. So he worked at X Prize, then he worked at Commercial Spaceflight Federation. Okay. So it is a director of flight operations, overseeing rocket launch operations and managing public flight events, including the first ever public flight of a vertical takeoff, vertical landing, VTVL rocket. This role allowed him to gain hands on experience in high stakes aerospace projects. Huh. I don't know. X Prize. I'm not sure if this is right. X Prize Foundation, and he's the director of flight operations at X Prize Foundation. I'm not sure if this is right, but I guess I have to trust Perplexity. Let's see. Commercial Spaceflight Federation. Co-founder became the executive director of this industry association, which represents commercial space companies like SpaceX and Blue Origin. So he has some exposure to SpaceX and Blue Origin, because most of the times, all these popular space tech, all these really cool space tech startups who are actually executing, most of these people come from SpaceX. There's a beautiful there was a beautiful chart that I saw about the SpaceX alumni and where they are going and how they are building. During his tenure, he played a pivotal role in advocating for the privatization of NASA's astronaut flights to low Earth orbit, culminating in a historic announcement by President Obama in 2010 that opened up over $10 billion in opportunities for the commercial space sector. This is really cool. Privatization of NASA's astronaut flights to low Earth orbit. It makes sense. I believe recently we saw Bill Ackman who proposed to NASA that you should stop your new moon program. I think it's called Artemis. Artemis. And Bill Ackman basically laid out that, hey, SpaceX is way ahead than what you are doing right now, and you are just wasting resources right now. $50 billion being wasted. The project is being delayed. Rather, just privatize it. Let SpaceX do it. Astranis, focusing on building small, low-cost telecommunication satellites aimed at enhancing global internet access. Under his leadership, the company has raised over 350 million and expanded its team to over 175 employees based in San Francisco. Includes developing complex satellites designed for affordability and efficiency, targeting undeserved markets globally, refine the business model, secure initial funding, public speaking. Okay. What is XPRIZE? What is XPRIZE Foundation? Nonprofit designs and manages public competitions aimed at fostering. Okay. I know something came out of XPRIZE. Something came out of XPRIZE. Some Elon Musk thing came out of XPRIZE. Let's see. Founded in 95 by Peter Diamandis, the foundation's mission is to drive radical breakthroughs for the benefit of humanity through incentivized competitions. Substantial monetary rewards to encourage individuals, teams, and organizations to develop innovative solutions to pressing issues. Structured with clear, measurable goals, allowing participants to focus on achieving specific outcomes. Hmm. Founded in 95, this is really cool. Fostering technological innovation and addressing global challenges outside traditional sectors by promoting new approaches to complex problems. I think Express did the Hyperloop thing as well, but let's check. Encourages collaboration across national and disciplinary boundaries, enabling diverse teams worldwide to contribute their expertise and resources. $10 million prize for the first privately funded team to launch a reusable spacecraft capable of carrying 3 people to the edge of space twice within 2 weeks. This prize was won in 2004 by Burt Rutan's Spaceship One, Google Lunar X Prize, incentivizing lunar exploration. This competition offered $30 million for the first privately funded team to land a robotic spacecraft on the moon, travel 500 meters, and transmit high definition video back to Earth. Whoa, whoa. I think we can do that today. That's right. That's right. We should be able to do that today. XPRIZE is involved in various fields, including life science, energy, environment, include Qualcomm Tricorder XPRIZE and the Wendy Schmidt Ocean Health XPRIZE. What are some of the most notable prizes awarded by XPRIZE Foundation? Ansari XPRIZE, $10 million. Reusable privately. I think this is Peter Diamandis, but not sure. Hmm. First private reusable commercial aircraft successfully flew 62 miles through the atmosphere and returned safely, making this journey twice within 2 weeks. Proved that private space travel was possible and launched a blossoming $2 billion private space industry over 20x the initial investment value. Hmm. Qualcomm create a mobile capable of diagnosing a set of medical conditions independently. Final frontier medical device. They also won 10 million. Okay. Develop the Dexter device that can diagnose up to 34 health conditions using various sensors and AI. Global Learning 15, open source software that enables children in developing countries to teach themselves basic reading, writing, and arithmetic. Enuma, KitKat School, and 1 billion, both recognized for their impactful educational applications. 1 million. Create a safety device for women that can autonomously trigger emergency alerts. Leaf for their Safer Pro technology that allows users to send alerts and record audio during emergencies. X Prize water scarcity. Develop sustainable and affordable desalination technologies to provide clean water. Competition aims to address global water scarcity through innovative solutions. Carbon removal, incentivize the development of scalable solutions for carbon dioxide removal from the atmosphere. This is something me and my buddy were talking about recently, that hey, carbon sequestration, what if we just put a massive air purifier in the middle of a city that can just purify the air? But it definitely requires abundant energy, and for that now you need nuclear energy. And what if we had a bunch of really safe micro nano nuclear reactors that could operate and provide infinite energy? That's the future. Funded by Elon, largest incentive prize in history, encouraging teams to create effective carbon removal technologies. Rainforest, enhance understanding of rainforest ecosystems and develop innovative solutions for their preservation. Feed the next billion. Sustainable alternatives to chicken breast or fish fillet that meet nutritional and environmental standards. Wow. This is going to be hard. This is going to be hard. But this is very interesting that X Prize is already doing this. Uh, has anyone won Feed the Next Billion? No grand prize winner has been declared. Multi-year 15 million initiative aimed to incentivize teams to create alternatives to chicken breast and fish fillet. Feed the next billion. Tomorrow's proteins. Brunalu named semifinalist. That could replicate or outperform conventional meat in terms of conventional taste, texture, nutritional value, and environmental sustainability. Wow. I'll just quickly check the mic. I think the mic is working. Okay. Over 350 teams participated with six finalists selected for their innovative approach, developing alternative proteins, made significant progress in creating products that closely resemble the traditional meat. None met the rigorous criteria set winning the grand prize. The competition standards were intentionally high, reflecting the complexities of global food system challenges. A total of $3 million was awarded to participating teams during the semi finals for their research and development efforts, recognizing their contribution to advancing alternative protein technology. Anushe Ansari emphasized that while a single winner was not identified, the competition successfully ignited the momentum in the alternative protein sector and fostered collaboration among industry industry stakeholders. The innovations and partnerships developed during this competition are expected to drive future advancements. This is really cool. This is really cool. This is really cool. This is really cool. Okay. Astranis. How much funding has Astranis Space raised? They definitely need to raise a lot of money. Okay. Raised a total of 750 million since its founding in 2015, includes a recent $200 million Series G funding round announced in July 2024, fully funding the next generation satellite program Omega. Oh, A16Z is the lead. A16Z is the lead. Really cool. Growth co-lead BAM Elevate, BlackRock Fidelity, Belly, Y Combinator, Friends and Family Capital, Haystack, SV Angel, Refactor, Trinity, Jeff Dean. Really cool. Really cool. Hmm. Okay. Set to launch in 2026, funding has been instrumental in supporting the development of smaller, cost effective satellites designed to enhance global internet access. What are the key features of Astranis' Omega program? Omega. Nanosatellite and microsatellite. Very interesting. What do we have? LDRS antenna, C-band, S-band, antenna panel, S-band antenna, sun sensors, solar panels, GPS, AIS, electrical power system, UHF, transceiver, flight control computer, 1U CubeSat structure, AudioSat payload board, solar panel. Interesting. Represents a significant advancement in satellite technology, focusing on delivering high capacity communication in a compact form factor. High throughput capacity. Omega satellites are designed to offer over 50 Gbps of dedicated uncontended capacity, which is approximately 5 times the capacity of Astranis's earlier micro geo satellites. Compact design. Maintain a small form factor similar to previous models, allowing for efficient launches and easier integration into existing systems. When stored for launch, each satellite measures approximately 2, 2.1, 1.2. Omega will utilize an updated version of Astranis' proprietary software defined radio, enhancing flexibility and enabling dynamic coverage adjustments. Incorporate a larger deployable reflector, which significantly contributes to their increased throughput capabilities. Updated version of Astranis' proprietary software defined radio, dynamic coverage adjustments. Incorporate a larger deployable reflector, which significantly contributes to their increased throughput capabilities. Switch between multiple frequency bands, including Q, V, X, and Ka bands, allowing for versatile applications and improved service delivery in various environments. Equipped with a gimbaled antenna, the satellites can adapt to different operational requirements and improve coverage efficiency. Transitioning from traditional traveling wave tube amplifiers to custom designed solid state power amplifiers provides greater capability and flexibility while reducing costs and lead times for satellite payloads. Will feature all electric propulsion systems utilizing ion thrusters that enhance maneuverability and allow for efficient orbit relocations. All electric propulsion, in house manufacturing. Approximately 70% of the satellite components will be built in house, which streamlines production processes and reduces time to market. Long operation life. Expected to have a lifespan of about 10 years, ensuring long term service for customers. Dual use, designed for both commercial and government applications, supporting military grade secure waveforms to operate effectively in contested environments. Very interesting. What are all these bands? What are all these frequency bands? Specific ranges of frequencies within the microwave region of the electromagnetic spectrum, each with distinct applications, particularly in satellite communication radar technology. 26.5 to 40, 33 to 50, 40 to 75, 8 to 12. Okay. Satellite communications. broadband internet services, and radar applications, widely used for high throughput satellites due to its ability to support large data rates. Primarily used for satellite communications, terrestrial microwave communications, and radio astronomy. The Q band allows for higher throughput and smaller component sizes compared to lower frequency bands. Very high throughput satellites, as well as in automotive radar systems, subject to higher atmospheric attenuation. Extensively in military radar, it's called X, makes sense, satellite communications, and some commercial applications, notable for its balance between range and resolution radar systems. High data rates and suitable for broadband applications, commonly used in consumer satellite internet services. Okay. Recognized for its potential to provide higher throughput than Ka band. V band supports very high data throughput, making it ideal for modern satellite systems that require large bandwidth. Increasingly utilized in commercial satellite operations as demand for data services grows, often employed in military applications due to its effective range and resolution capabilities, used in various radar applications, including weather monitoring and air traffic control. Okay, interesting. How is Astranis's satellites different from Starlink? Two distinct approaches to satellite internet, each utilizing different orbital strategies and technologies to deliver connectivity. Okay. Introducing Astranis Omega, pound for pound, the most powerful satellite in GEO, 50 Gbps Ka and expands with the ability to launch 12 plus Omegas on a single medium class rocket. If we succeed, billions of people around the world will get internet access for the first time, and America's warfighters will have the connectivity they need. It's time to build the next generation of low cost, high orbit satellites. Interesting. Interesting. What is this? Wow. Beautiful photos. Okay. Astranis in the geostationary Earth orbit, approximately 22,000 miles above the Earth, allows the satellites to remain fixed over specific geographic areas, providing consistent coverage without the need for handoffs between satellites. Okay. Deploys in LEO, low Earth orbit, around 340 miles above the Earth. Lower altitude enables lower latency and faster data transmission, but requires a larger constellation of satellites to maintain continuous coverage as they move across the sky. Each geosatellite can cover vast areas due to its fixed position, allowing for high capacity connections. The new Omega satellite is designed to deliver over 50 Gbps of bandwidth, which is significantly higher than earlier models. This makes it suitable for providing internet access to undeserved regions. Un- Underserved. I don't know why I keep saying undeserved. I think there needs to be a hyphen between that. Underserved. Utilizes a large constellation of LEO satellites to provide high speed internet with speeds often exceeding 200 Mbps. However, coverage can be less consistent in remote areas compared to GEO, since LEO satellites require multiple units to cover the same area. Experience higher latency, around 500 milliseconds, due to the distance from Earth, which can affect applications requiring real time communication, such as online gaming. Lower latency, typically around 20 to 40 milliseconds. Yeah, imagine you are surfing your Instagram, you're watching TikTok, and to serve you that TikTok, those data packets are traveling between Earth and 22,000 miles outside Earth to the satellite. Crazy, crazy. 20 to 40 milliseconds because of the proximity of satellites, making it more suitable for latency sensitive applications. Astranis plans to launch first satellite in 2026, with each satellite designed for a lifespan of around 8 to 10 years, building fewer but more powerful satellites that can serve large areas efficiently. Deployed thousands of satellites and continues to expand its constellation rapidly. The extensive network allows for greater scalability and flexibility in meeting demand. Astranis, primarily at underserved markets and regions with limited internet infrastructure, providing a solution for those lacking reliable connectivity. Targets a broader audience, including urban areas with existing infrastructure as well as rural locations offering high speed internet access across various demographics. So they basically have different approaches, fundamentally different approaches. Interesting. Okay. Does Astranis have any satellite in the space currently? As of now, they do not have any current operational in space, any satellites currently operational in space. Microgeo model in 2023, but it encountered issues shortly after deployment, preparing to launch more satellites with plans for several microgeo satellites to be deployed throughout in 2024 and the introduction of their next generation Omega expected to begin in 2026. So I think the problem here is that they haven't proven that any of their satellite is actually currently operational and is serving. Over 50 Gbps of throughout per satellite or throughput per satellite and will support both commercial and government applications. Okay. Where did the early Astranis employees come from? Many of them had prior experience at leading companies in the space industry, which contributed to the formation of a highly skilled team dedicated to advancing satellite technology. Interesting. Many early team members had worked at prominent aerospace companies such as SpaceX, Blue Origin, NASA, and Boeing. Expertise in satellite design, engineering, and operations were crucial for Astranis' mission. Employees also came from major tech companies like Google, Apple, and Qualcomm, bringing valuable experience in software development, hardware design, and telecommunication. Some team members had experience in other startups within the space sector, such as Planet Labs and Skybox Imaging, bringing an entrepreneurial spirit and innovative mindset to Astranis. Graduates from prestigious institutions, with many holding advanced degrees in aerospace, electrical, and related fields. Recruitment. The founders leveraged their networks from previous roles to recruit talented individuals. Okay. Hmm. This is a good question. What were the key skills brought by employees from companies like SpaceX and OneWeb? Aerospace engineering expertise, experience with rapid prototyping, iterative design processes essential for developing and testing satellite technologies efficiently, this chart. That's the Mechazilla. Interesting. Software development skills, project management, innovative problem solving, team collaboration, passion for SpaceX. Okay. Tell me the background of Ryan McClinko. He serves as the CTO, MIT, graduated with a degree in aerospace engineering, solid foundation in the principles of aerospace design and engineering, which are critical for developing satellite technologies. Hmm. He worked at SpaceX, right? Where he gained valuable experience in satellite systems and rocket technology, understand the complexities of launching and operating spacecraft. United Launch Alliance held a position at ULA, further enhancing his expertise in launch systems and aerospace operations. InfoCytex developed skills in mechanical and systems engineering, contributing to various projects. Instrumental in guiding the technical direction of the company, key in developing the company's satellite technology aimed at providing affordable internet access through geostationary satellites. Active in promoting space exploration technology through organizations like Students for the Exploration and Development of Space. Okay. How did his experience at SpaceX influence his work at Astranis? Spacecraft engineering, specifically in mechanical and electrical systems, technical knowledge has been invaluable in developing the satellite technology, particularly in designing efficient, reliable systems, rapid prototyping and design, and iterative design processes. Create an MVP efficiently, enabling them to demonstrate their capabilities to investors and stakeholders. Strong entrepreneurial spirit, understanding market dynamics, insights into the commercial space industry, including market demands and competitive dynamics. Focus on results. Okay. How did the founders of Astranis Space first meet each other? You don't have to be a billionaire to launch satellites. Ooh. First met out 20 years ago while they were both involved in student organization called Students for the Exploration and Development of Space. SEDS. Forming the professional relationship as the shared common interest in space exploration. They reconnected when McClinko moved to San Francisco to work at Planet Labs, a pioneering space startup. The union sparked discussions on potential ideas for new space companies, eventually leading them to co-found Astranis in 2015. Tell me more about Planet Labs. Tell me more about Planet Labs. Planet Labs. Okay. Pioneering American Earth imaging company based in San Francisco. Okay. Oh, wait. I know this person. I think she's now building What's the company called? North something. Should be here. Very interesting. Okay, let's see. Providing high resolution satellite imagery of the Earth. Providing high resolution satellite imagery of the Earth, founded in 2010 by former NASA scientist Chris. Wait, do we have the name over here? Tribune.com.pk. Will this link open? Bridget. Yes, Bridget Mendler's Space successfully connects with Planet Lab satellites in test. Yes, that's her name. Bridget Mendler. I think she has a bunch of degrees from like Harvard, MIT, Stanford, and she's now building the space company. It's pretty cool. The company was initially called Cosmogia before rebranding to Planet Labs. Yeah, that's a very bad name. Thank you, Chris, Will, and Robbie. Mission aims to image the entire Earth daily to monitor changes and identify trends across various sectors such as agriculture, forestry, urban planning, and disaster response. The company designs and manufactures 3U CubeSat miniature satellites known as Doves, which are capable of capturing high resolution imagery. Each Dove satellite continuously scans the Earth and transmits data back to ground station. Historical milestone. First two demonstration satellites, Dove 1, Dove 2, April 2013, marking the beginning of its satellite constellation. Company later launched Flock 1, a constellation of 28 Earth observing satellites. December 21, Planet Labs became a publicly traded company through a merger with DMY, valuing the company at approximately 2.8 billion. The transition allowed Planet to access significant capital for expansion. Operates on a subscription-based model. Subscription-based model providing satellite imagery and data services to over 800 customers, including government agencies, nonprofits, private companies. Okay. Daily imaging can capture images of the entire Earth on a daily basis, providing real-time data. Multispectral imaging with resolutions ranging from 3 to 50 centimeter, enabling detailed analysis of land use and natural resources. Successfully launched its first hyperspectral satellite, Tanager 1, alongside 36 Super Doves during a SpaceX mission. So they're still out there. The satellite is designed to detect and track greenhouse gas emissions, showcasing planet's commitment to addressing climate challenges through innovative technology. Hmm. How many satellite constellations exist in space? Look at this. Look at this. We have too many satellites out there. Starlink constellation, OneWeb constellation, Starlink border gateway. Okay. The number of satellite constellations currently in space is substantial, with estimates indicating that there are over 20 active satellite constellations as of now, very wide in purpose, size, and operational capabilities. Group of artificial satellites working together as a system to provide continuous coverage over specific areas of the Earth. Complementary orbital planes and communicate with the ground stations. LEO, MEO, GEO. Applications like Earth observation and broadband internet, Starlink, OneWeb. Medium Earth orbit, often used for navigation systems. GEO, used for communication weather satellites, Intelsat SES. Aims to deploy nearly 12,000 satellites to provide global broadband internet service. OneWeb plans to launch a constellation of around 648 to offer internet connectivity, particularly in remote areas. Iridium Constellation of 66, providing global satellite phone and data services. Global Star comprises 24 for satellite phone and low speed data communication. Planet Labs operates Dove satellites in its PlanetScope constellation for Earth observation. Deploying large constellation, often referred to as mega constellation, is increasing with proposal for thousands of additional satellites expected in the coming years. Hmm. What is OneWeb again? I forgot. Global communications company that aims to provide broadband internet services through a constellation of LEO satellites. Okay. 2012, since becoming a significant player in satellite internet sector, company headquartered in London with additional offices in US and a satellite manufacturing facility in Florida. 648 with 588 active, position is in 12 orbital planes at an altitude of 1200 kilometers, completed multiple successful launches, with the most recent adding to its growing constellation. Partner with various launch providers, including ISRO and SpaceX. Wow. Utilize a bent pipe system operating in the Ku and Ka bands to provide high speed, low latency internet services. System allows for efficient data transmission between user terminals and ground stations. Primarily targets telecommunication companies, internet service providers, enterprises, and governments. Wholesale provider of internet services rather than offering direct consumer access like some competitors. Wholesale provider of internet services. Hmm. Various entities, including Bharti Enterprises, the British government, Eutelsat, SoftBank, use network systems, have been crucial for funding the development and deployment of its satellite constellation. Oh, March 2020, filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy due to financial challenges exacerbated by the COVID 19 pandemic. However, it emerged from bankruptcy later that year with new funding and renewed focus on completing its satellite constellation. Starlink is the biggest competitor, aim to provide global internet coverage through LEO. Their business models differ. OneWeb focuses on wholesale services to ISPs and enterprises, whereas Starlink offers direct to consumer. Targeting regions with limited internet access, company aims to bridge the digital divide by providing reliable connectivity to remote and underserved areas. Very interesting. Okay, that is the stream. Thank you.